What's up the world? It is your friendly neighborhood Slipgator here, hanging out today, doing stuff and things on the Hermitcraft FTB Infinity server. I hope that you guys are having a good day. I'm having a really good day. Under the cover of darkness, I thought we would start an episode at night. You never see Minecrafters at night. And I thought today, for originality, we would start the series off, the episode off, at night. Thumbs up for the night! Alright, so I was just out here actually looking for Ordo nodes, or Perdicio, and found this magical forest biome, and found some mana beans. You know, this is something we didn't really play around with yet, and a lot of you guys suggested it when we started looking around for wisps. We might be able to play with mana beans too. This is another way that you can get some essentia, and I haven't really done any of it, so I thought we'd just play around that a little bit, especially with there being herba mana beans. I don't know if there's a way we can generate herba like in a specific area for use with the lamps of growth. I thought that might be kind of cool. Something we might play with in the future. Stop it! Oh, you want to go? You guys want to even go there? Hold on. Everybody hold on while I get ready to go there. And we're going there. Peace out, everything in the 25 block area. Ah, so much quieter. So, yes, I thought we might play around with it in the future at some point. I have found a couple of Perdicio nodes. You know, I was taking a look around for that information too. Where's the best place to find these nodes? Perdicio, it looks like the best spot. Do you want to... Oh my god. Peace out, all the things in the 25 block area. Michael Jackson zombie is coming for me. Peace out, everything in the 25 block area. Except for... it doesn't look like it was damaging that Ender Girl. Anyhoozle, Perdicio nodes, the story around the campfire is swamps are the best place to find those. FYI, with the mana beans, you got to find a magical biome is what it says. Well, that's what I've been reading about. Oh, what do they got going on over here? That's weird, like a partially harvested silverwood tree with 2 nodes in it. Somebody must have been over here doing some stuff and things. Oh, there's another guy over here. Get scanned. Hold on. Let's get closer to the node so we might scan it. Become scanned. Amazing. So yes, you have to find a magical biome if you want to get into the mana beans. So when it said magical biome, I mean magical forest seems to be pretty magical, and hence the mana beans. Oh, there's another node over there. What do we got over here, homie? What kind of node are you? May I enjoy your nodiness? Not bad. So we still got to find a big Ordo node, but yeah. So what are you? That's quite a node. Interesting. Very interesting. Peace out, everything in the 25 block area. I can't be stopped. So, this was the guy I was looking at right here. Oh, what are you? An unscannable mana bean? What were you, gray mana bean? Oh, Ordo. Alright, so anywho, let's head back to the WAN date. I want to show you a couple of things we did while we were streaming. That's Nexus. No, this is bad. This is so bad. And, we just made it. We just got out of there before the explosion. So, alright. Check it out. First and foremost, let us get inside of here and clear out some of this crapola. We got all this garbo. Now we got these mana beans. We can come back to those, but at this point in time, we're not going to play around with them. So, oh, sweet. Put our chisel in there accidentally. Let's go ahead and grab that. Mana bean. Alright, I feel like we're good to go, except for flesh there. Inventory cleanliness established. So last time in the episode I was talking about setting up a way to do all 4 of these in an automated type of fashion and have them kind of go around in a circle. We have done it! We've absolutely done it. So all you got to do in order to do this is, you remember the last episode we had 2 timers? We had a long timer here and a short timer here. The long timer was the recharge timer, how long it was going to wait, how long the node stabilizer was going to stay on. Or pardon me, yeah, well, in its on state. Then, once it kicks around, it kicked this timer on. This was how long it was going to stay in its off state in charge. So what you do is you replace your long timer with a sequencer. And again, this came from a couple of people. Sorcerer Nobody posted something, and then there was another dude, Crapo. He posted a video, and I liked it, and I commented on it, and I can't remember who it was. So I want to thank both of those guys. But anywho, we'll use a sequencer. And what this basically is it's just a timer that has 4 outputs. So it's set for 675 seconds, and that means that 675 seconds is how long it's going to take it to make a quarter turn. The reason I picked 675 is because of 1/4 of 45 minutes. So it'll take 45 minutes for this thing to make it all the way around. And then while it's on that 1/4, the entire time it emits that redstone signal. So once this toggle latch gets the signal one time, it turns this guy on and it rotates around, and this one's set for 5 minutes. Now I did find a couple of bigger nodes. This one is 108 tera. It's absolutely massive. These guys, this had air. This is a new node. The old one, I destroyed it. It became fading. And then this one, we got water. And this node's not coming, I mean, it's not bad. We definitely have some Perditio issues. Perditios. And yeah, that's why we have the Perditio node here. I also have another Perditio node over here, 57, in case this guy gets wrong with it. But we're just going to continue to let this go. But this is the old school way. This isn't the hotness. The new hotness, that's feeding your hungry node crafting tables. How many crafting tables? I do believe that we're in and around the 100,000 crafting table. I think more like 80, maybe 80,000. And this guy is now, oh crap, oh, hold on. Where's the magnet of suck? Oop, there we go. Let's turn that guy off. This guy is now at, it's so hard to see, 649 aqua, 400 ignis, 479 ordo, sells the fames and lucrum low, 365 perditio, 386 air, and 647 terra. So it's getting pretty big. I mean, it's not as big as I want it. I kind of want it to be stupid, like stupid big, but we're definitely getting there. Now, if you take a look, I just this morning had the system craft 40,000 crafting tables, and now we're down to 700. So it's fed 39,300 crafting tables into that thing. Now I feel that we have an opportunity here. I think that, and again, I've looked around on the internet. I know that crafting tables are definitely a good thing to feed it, but I think that what's happening is we may be feeding them too quickly. So it definitely seems to be, when it was smaller, it would, like, the individual aspects would rise faster. But you can see right here, right now, like, it's just kind of sitting. Like, you feed each one in, and it takes, like, 20 or 30 for it to get one of the aspects to go up. So I'm not really sure if that has to do with that, like, the larger they get, the harder it is, and the more stuff you got to pump into it, or if it is that we're doing it too quickly. We may be doing it too fast. And again, it's hard. I can't find any information on it. I don't have any speed upgrades in this thing now, but I'm thinking that we may try to slow this down even a little bit more, and I think that I can do that. There's a couple different ways that we can do it. So just something that we're going to think about possibly into the future. So also one of the things is that we had on the stream, we had decided to name this. And one of the things, we had a bunch of different names. Joe Tato, the Practical Node, was one of the names. Bob was a great name. Of course, Kevin came up. And then somebody commented that it looked like kind of like a cloaca. And I was like, you know what it does? This does look like a cloaca. Hold on, check this out. It's like our head cloaca. So it does look a lot like a cloaca. And so then we decided, it was a lot of more discussion. A couple of straw polls were created, and the sucker pucker is what we've decided to call it. Because the cloaca is kind of like a pucker. We have a thing with puckers on the channel, and this is definitely sucking. So we decided to call it the sucker pucker. And that's what the name of this node is going to be, the sucker pucker. So there you can see again, it doesn't seem, I don't know if we're doing it too fast or not. I've seen a couple of different posts about people getting super nodes, but how they're doing it and the speed at which they're doing it, I might have to do a little bit more research. But anyway, it's coming along quite nicely. It's growing. Now, you may remember in the previous episodes as well, we are running a little bit low on wood. And we're loaded. We're running a little bit low on wood, and we didn't have that much. Now, if we take a look over here, oh, let's stand on our delicious charging pad. Please charge up my stuff and things. So we've got 81,000 rubber wood in here now. This is, I had got the system down. If we take a look, oak wood, we're down to only 2,000, and we were down to less than 2,000 rubber wood. I generated, and then if we take a look at this, check this out. Crafting tables, if we were to make 40,000 of these, I think it takes 30-something thousand wood. Let me see here. 53,000 available is what it would take for us to make those 40,000 crafting tables. So I've made a new tree farm. We're about to show it off, but the point of me explaining this to you is that this new tree farm has created 130,000 rubber wood in one night, just in the evening. It hasn't even done it it wasn't like 24 hours. It was like since 9 p.m. last night to now, which is like 5 p.m., it has created 120,000 rubber wood. How are we doing this, you might ask? Well, there's a couple of different ways we're doing it. So we're using just a harvester. It's just your normal tree farm that you're used to. You got your planter, you got your harvester, right? Those are two things. And I'm doing a 7x7, so we're using 10 upgrades. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yes. So, but on this side, what we've done is we've used a fertilizer. So we have a 10 upgrade in the fertilizer too, and so it is fertilizing this whole area. Now, what we did, or how we did that, was we've got this set up to create fertilizer. It's got a crafting card in it, so whenever there's an empty spot in here, it just automatically crafts it for us. And the fertilizer recipe we're using, if you're playing Feed the Beast Infinity, it's actually quite confusing. If you look inside of here, there's a couple of different ones. Some of these uses concentrated compound. The one we're using is right here. It just uses apatite and red sand, or not red sand, apatite and sand. So if we take a look in the system, we've got... Oh, there's only one in apatite. 256,000 apatite. And the sand front, we've got 400k. So we're using very little. It really doesn't use that much. But there's another piece to this. And you may be able to hear it. Tile.tf magic log special.8.name. Also known as the Timewood clock. So the Timewood clock. Now these are actually really difficult to get. You have to find a Timewood tree or a Timewood tree sapling in the Twilight. Now, the Timewood trees themselves don't drop any saplings, so in order to get one, you've got to find them. Now, you remember in the Twilight? Let's go ahead and maybe we'll head over there so we can talk about this. Let me just make sure I've got my other guy in here so you can see it. Oh, where's the... Oh, it's the sapling, or it's got a different name. Hellbark. Crap, did I stick it in here? There it is. Tree of Time sapling is what you're looking for. So when you grow the Tree of Time sapling, by the way, first of all, we grew one right here. It is a huge tree, and it has massive roots. It destroyed a bunch of the base. Everyone in the stream was very excited for me to grow the Timewood tree, and they said to me, I absolutely must do it over here next to this, because they were explaining that I couldn't move the Timewood clock and all that. So you can silk touch this Timewood clock. There's no problem in doing that at all. So yeah, the tree grows. It grows one of the Timewood clocks in it. Then you can silk touch the clock and you can move it to wherever you'd like. It affects the chunk that it's in. Now, how fast it affects it or what it does, I'm not sure. But over here we can see it's affecting this area, not the entire farm because it's kind of outside of different chunks, but it's affecting this side over here. And actually, the way this is split up. Oh, I'm in it. The farm. It would be best for us to pop this guy off and squirt it on this side. Would be the best idea because there's a little bit more area here. Now we've got one more tree, and the other cool thing was that we learned about, which I didn't know, this is a bit of a talky bit. Oh man, it looks like we're talking from the future or something. That I guess the Twilight isn't procedurally generated. It seems to be, or I don't know, I can't remember if the guy used the seed. Somebody in the stream went around in the Twilight. I think actually it is procedurally generated and they used our seed. But they went around and found where there were some Timewood tree saplings in our seed. They were actually in the Twilight at negative 2481 and then positive 550. So negative 2481x and positive 550z was where they were, if you happen to be playing on our seed. And so we have two. So we've got another one. I'd like to get the other one grown, but I really wanted to keep the tree as an aesthetic piece. So I think that what we're going to do is we're going to try to maybe start thinking about where our Botania area is going to go. And wherever that is, that's where we're going to place our Timewood tree because it just looks really cool. It's not super huge. I would love to see, like, if you placed 4 of the Timewood tree saplings, it would grow something that was like huge, like a redwood or something. That would be such a great tree because they're just so great looking. They're so cool. But yeah, anyway, that's basically an update of what we've got going on. We're still trying to make that node. We're pumping all sorts of stuff and things into this tree farm, and it's working out super great. And then other than that, I have changed nothing. Nothing is different. That is the complete update. And we're back. I just need to take a quick break there real fast. I thought maybe we would create some crafting tables together. Let's go ahead and make 50,000 more. I think that'll be a good amount. 66,000 wood. There it goes. Start create all those crafting tables. You know, I thought about this a little bit more. Did a little bit more research. Tried to look around the internet. I don't think there's any information that I could find as far as the time if you need to wait any sort of an interval when you're feeding the sucker pucker. Sucker pucker or pucker sucker? I'm not exactly sure. So we're just going to continue to feed it stupid huge amounts of crafting tables and see what happens. Just going to let that do its thing. So we spent a good amount of time on that. So I thought what we would do next is let's go ahead and grow one of these Tree of Times. I want to get the other Timewood clock. So let's go ahead and grab that. Let's just grab a piece of dirt. That's all we need. And then inside of here, we'll also grab our watering can just to speed things up. Let's go ahead and head back over to the treehouse. And I'm thinking that what we're going to do is get ready for a Botania area. So we're going to have to kind of find a place somewhere in the overworld here. And I think this is where we're going to start to change it up a little bit. We're going to go to the overworld and do our Botania area here. Even though it might be better to do it somewhere where there would be like perpetual sun for day blooms. That's a cool looking tree. What are you? Rubber. Oh, that's one of the super ginormous rubber woods. I don't think I've ever actually paid close enough attention to those to know what they are. So, all right, let's go ahead and pull up our map. This is where I'm thinking that we're going to do our stuff and our things for Botania over here in like a really cool biome. Now, if you remember in Mod Sauce, I actually kind of created a mystical grove. I didn't kind of do it. I created a mystical grove biome around where it is that we made our Botania Tower. But here I was thinking it would be cool if we just kind of like, oh wow, the chunk loading here is really strange. That is really weird how it loaded that swath, but nothing else around it. All right, so we got to kind of find a neato area here. Let's actually take a look at our map. Let me see. I think a little bit of water around it would be kind of cool. Maybe down over here would be neat. Let's load this up over here. Oh, hello, little buddy. What up, man? Die. And all right, so let's find a nice little spot over here. Okay. This isn't bad. Maybe like right... I don't know. We need like some space. We need some stuff and things space. And there's nothing that's flat over here. This actually looks like kind of a problematic biome. You know what might be kind of neat? Why don't we try to do this? Let's take our angel block. The Timewood Tree has these really cool roots, and they're quite large. Why don't we go ahead and place this guy right here. Let's place this dirt down here like so. Reclaim that guy. Then let's take our Timewood sapling, and let's go ahead and go over here. This is quite an explosive thing. When this thing grows, it's like it grows. That's for sure. It definitely does it. So, all right, grow. Everyone's watching. All the peeps are watching. Could you please grow right now? Do it. Grow. Grow. Do it. Yes, we did it. Amazing. Oh, and it kind of came out kind of neat. It's a weird looking tree. I mean, it is. This kind of is in the way. We might actually take that guy out. Probably a good idea. Just remove this. And we'll pop it down. I'm not sure if... Well, we could do our AoE mode or something like that. I think it'll be cool, but it kind of looks like a neat thing. But so let's go ahead and get our Timewood clock, and let's reclaim that guy straight away. And then what we can do, we can actually probably just pop some of this wood off out of the center. Ooh, give it to me. And then we'll rebuild this so it still looks cool. Wait, can we knock it out? Let us out. Why do you hate your slipgator? Step assist for the win. All right, so let's go ahead now. We'll pop these guys back in. Like so. You never would have known there was a thing. So we'll have to come back here at some point. Let's go ahead and maybe make a thing right here. Let's rename this Timewood Tree. And we will commit, set here. We'll lock that guy down. So somewhere over here is where our Botania... Oh, there's a little house guy. What are you? It's the smallest village of all time. What? That is really weird. There's like a one-house village here. Alright, what's inside? Let's explore. Oh, Coven! What do you got for me? Spruce sapling? I don't like you. You don't offer me anything good? Bye. So anyway, that's pretty cool. I thought it was neat. I thought you guys would like to see it. Now what we're going to do is head back to the the 1-8. And we're going to take our Timewood clock. And we're going to load the other side of our tree farm here with it, just so that we're getting the stupidest amount of stupid. So now both of these chunks, this guy and this guy, should be loaded and rocking at super fast speeds. Look how fast this thing works, man. This thing is fast. We are making a stupidly large amount of trees and wood with this. It is unbelievable. But the thing is, because we feed the crafting tables into the hungry node as fast as possible, so, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter. We need unlimited wood, basically, is what we want. I want to see if we can get some of the aspects in that node up over 1,000. I think that would be really rad. Now, as far as stabilizing it, if we wanted to use it for an energized node, which is kind of the plan, we need to find a taint biome, which I have not seen any. I got to talk to Hypno and find out if those are disabled in the world gen. I don't know. And if not, I think we might be able to make a Mistcraft world to do it. Yeah, but that's going to be a thing too. All right, so other than that, what else are we going to do today? I got some ideas. Hold on, peeps. I'll BRBs. And we're back. So I said I was thinking about something that we were going to do. So I started hanging out for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I started just doing a bunch of Thaumcraft research, just like trying to finish it up. I don't know. I got a little bit of a headache. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. So I thought, you know, I'll just do this and maybe I'll feel better in a couple of hours or something like that. Popped a couple of aspirin. So while I was doing that, I was taking a look at the fact that I was losing all these aspects. So we're really low. If we go over back to the wand 8 here real quick and we take a look at our table, our research table, we're really low on a lot of these aspects that we need for research. And I haven't got this set up with the crafting tables or the bookcases and all that. So it's not quite working out. So, you know, one of the really great ways to get this stuff is, I think DMAC did it in his series, I think, was from the treasure loot bags, which we have a bunch of. These just come from all sorts of different stuff from Thaumcraft. I can't remember exactly where we're getting all these. I think they're just coming from the spawner, from the automated Spawnotron 9000 MK1. So one of the things you can do with these guys is if you get an autonomous activator like so, it autonomously activates. And then, hold on, we'll turn our magnet off. And it's just going to go ahead and start burping those guys out. Now, unfortunately, what would be super sweet is if it was smart enough to burp them into a chest. But it's not. You can see if we turn that on, it stops. Because it can't output anything. If we go to aim high, it's going to go ahead and start shooting them out the top. So, aim low, it shoots them out the bottom. So it won't shoot them directly into a chest. So what we're going to do is set up a little station for these so that it automatically processes these in our AA system as well. And really what we're going after is the knowledge fragments, man. That's what you want. You want the knowledge. So, because with these guys, all you got to do is right-click them. Watch this, man. Aspects. Give it to me. All of them. Oh, yeah. They just go squirting right into you. It's amazing. It's the best amazing thing that ever happened. So let's pop that guy off. Let's go ahead and get a item node. One of these guys. Let us get a world interaction upgrade. Let's get a big ginormous amount of speed upgrades. Spread upgrades? That would be interesting if that could be a thing. But we'll just go with speed instead of spread. Let's pop upside here, like so. Let us go ahead and squirt this guy. No, we want to, I do believe it should. Will it face downward? Oh, wait, what? There we go. All right, we want it to go into face it in a downwardly direction. Now what we can do is go ahead and take an export bus. Oh, we probably want to set up this other thing first. So let's go ahead and we'll pop that on like so. We'll take our this guy like so, and yeah, I think I wonder if I could put. Let's find this out. So what I want to do. Let's go like this. We're going to take our world interaction upgrade and our speed upgrades. So now anything that we squirt into the world, it just gets sucked right up into that thing. There you can see it's right inside of there. Any entities that we get are just going to squirt right inside of there. Now if we put that on there, that is an export bus. If we put an import bus on the side of this guy, oh, you know what? That might not even be able to keep up. I don't know. Maybe it will. Let's go ahead and just try this out. Maybe it'll work. Squirt that onto like there. Let's go ahead and put 4 acceleration upgrades in there. Now, if we put this inside of here, let's go ahead and drop that in there. Ugh. Wah, wah, wah. All right, it doesn't work. So we'll do it the old school way. Let's go ahead and grab a chest. And we'll plop that guy down right here. And then now everything should squirt into that. Then from here, we'll take our import bus and our cable. And we will squirt our acceleration cards in there like so. So now that should get anything like that. All right, it's absorbing into the system. So then we're going to want to kind of cover this up before we start playing around with it. So let's go ahead and like so. Just want it to be a little bit covered. You know what I really need too? Let's go ahead and grab a cable facade. One of these guys, conduit facades. We'll pop that back there. Bam, that looks a lot cleaner that way. We actually need another one of those. And we'll pop that guy down back inside of here. Can I get back there? Psst, nailed it. Can't be stopped. We need another one. Oh my god, how many do we need? Let's just grab them all so we get it all done at one time. Alright, better. Now that will this will all be covered up over here. That like so, that like so. We're probably going to need something cover in the front right there. Maybe we will grab some... No, not a pane. We need a glass cover. We got some of these glass covers right here. Let me see. Probably go like this. Like this. And we'll just put that on there like that. Stop any entities from coming out. That'll work. Now, over here, we're going to take our export bus. Squirt it down over there. One of these. We're going to take a capacity card and 3 acceleration cards. And then we're going to grab the 2 different types of treasure we have. Now, there's, I think, 3 different types. There's rare as well. I think so. Let's take a look at that real quick. Yeah, so there's this one too, the rare treasure, but it really is rare. I only had a couple of them in the system. So now if we were to take these guys and like squirt that guy into there. Drum roll. And if we move it down 1 block, then everything's going to work quite a bit better. Let's go ahead and squirt this guy in here, this guy in here. It should start going ahead and burping it out. It is being absorbed and making terrible noise. Hold on a second. I got an idea. Let's make a sound muffler up in this piece. Oh, it's not that bad. Now that we're so far away we can't hear it, it sounds fine. What? We can't make a sound muffler? We need a note block? Are you kidding me? Wait, hold on. What is happening? Let's try that one more time. Sound muffler, note block, no wood? Is that really what just happened? Alright, that's fine. I got it. Here we go. There we go. Craft it up, homie. Grab me some of that, yo. Popping it in there. Note blocking it. Sound mufflering. Sound mufflering. Bam. And where does that want to be? Where do you want to live, sound muffler? Ah. So much better. So let's just take a look real quick and see if this thing's holding up. Yeah, it is. So with the acceleration cards, that's holding up. That thing's completely full. Now we've got a huge amount of these to work through in the system. 8,000 of the common treasure and 7,000 of the uncommon treasure. But really what we're trying to get into is the knowledge fragments. And just since I started doing this already, we've got 8 of these guys. And this is going to be super, this is going to solve our problems as far as needing any sort of research stuff and things for Thumbcraft. And it also is nice for some other things. That's one of the reasons why I think DMAX started using a potion generator, because this thing outputs huge amount of potions too. You can see we're already getting the system quite clogged up with different sort of potions. We could probably run that too. We could probably make a high-end potion genny and start squirting these guys through it. Let me see here. Where's that potion generator? So here's a potion generator right like so. Oh my gosh, that thing's kind of weird. That's an expensive recipe. Well, let's just make a stack of those guys. Oh, crap. What did I just squirt in there? Oh no, I didn't see what it was. What was right here? I don't remember. Probably wasn't important. Let's go ahead and just, Let's make 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those guys. And then grab this guy. Oh, we've got to make one of those dudes. So, weird noise. All right, so we can do that, and maybe then we can start outputting those and just kind of like throw that power into our advanced power squirting orb. Because this thing is going to be, we're at 832 billion power widgets. So that would be a good way to use those. Or we could just trash them too, to be honest with you. I don't really need the power, but it would be a fun little experiment. Smeltery creator, you're the man. But that's the thing, man. We're automating stuff and things. So then over at the 1.8 still, the Wand 8, pardon me, if we check this out, let's take a look at our crafting table situation, because it's been a little while. We still got 39. All right, yeah, what do we make? 50,000? So we've already pumped 10,000 into this thing. Let's go ahead and take a look at it real quick. I feel like it's not growing even near to the speed that it was before. It looks bigger. The sucker pucker looks bigger. We're getting this huge amount of Terra and Aqua. I thought it had even numbers. Oh, look, Ordo's way up. Ordo's up at 500 now. I think that is quite a bit higher. So it's getting there. 684. I want to see if we can get stuff to like 1,000. I think that would be really rad. But like I was saying, I'm a little bit under the weather, so we're going to cut it. Well, I don't know if it's short. We're just going to say that's going to be it for today, guys. I had a great time hanging out, doing stuff and things. We got the new tree farm online. We got the new thing that does the treasure loot, whatever that's called, the Ludotron 9000 MK1. But yeah, I had a great time hanging out with you guys. If you did too, make sure you hit the like button and show your support for stuff and things. Feel free to share and favorite as you see fit. And may the stuff and things be with you. Hold on, let's try that again. You. May stuff and things. All right, now it's just weird. Bye. Thank you. Bye.